Politieke en economische samenwerking met Oekraïne. Wat zijn de voordelen en nadelen voor Nederland en de hele Europese Unie? Ter gelegenheid van het referendum over de associatieovereenkomst laten Lieke en Richard Lamp zich informeren. In Oekraïne bezoeken zij bedrijven en spreken met overheidsvertegenwoordigers. In onze zoektocht in de Oekraïne om te zien wat gebeurt hier nou eigenlijk precies, hoe innovatief zijn mensen, zijn er mensen al echt bezig met zo'n handelsverdrag of niet, zijn we natuurlijk ook uitgekomen bij de start-ups. Want ja, dat is de nieuwe generatie. En naast mij is een van die jonge entrepreneurs aangeschoven. Please do introduce yourself as a starter.
My name is Andrei Orlik. I'm from Kiev.
Yeah.
And I've started this BookBox startup the last year.
Like last year, and being more precise, that was in September 2015.
Yeah, in September 2015, when I left my previous place of work, I just started officially I started my BookBox.
Okay.
But yes.
And maybe you're watching. This is what we're talking about. It's exactly what it says it is. It's a book box. So maybe you can open it.
Yeah, of course.
So it's very important, of course. And hey, surprise, surprise! A lot of books inside. What I understood, there's an average of 3 books in the box, but not just books in a box. It's personalized.
Absolutely, yeah. Each book box contains always a number of 3 books, and all this pack of books, they are personalized. So each person gets its own book box with the books that he or she should like.
Okay, like in the Netherlands, there's boxes with food from your area. For instance, you can order a book box in Ukraine. But do you know which books are inside, or is this a surprise for you?
Yeah. When you order the book box, you know only the topic of the book box. For example, it's the best classics in literature.
Okay.
It's a topic. So people, they just order the topic and they do not know what kind of books they get.
That's exciting. So you get a present for yourself.
Yeah, total surprise.
Or you can send it to another person.
Yes, as a gift.
But I saw there's more in this box, by the way. And I'm not talking about this, of course. Where was it? Here, there's something like food or something. What is it?
Yeah.
Oh, here.
In each
Candy?
box we have,
That's good.
something.
Now
like
I read
sweets.
the books. But there's something sweet, serious, books to read and books to eat, or whatever.
No, we have in each box, except of books, we have something to eat. It's candies or sweets. We have some literal accessories, for example. These are notebooks, bookmarks, things like that. And plus we have our personal recommendations.
Okay, list
on the top books to read on the certain topic.
Yes. Okay. So, and this is a thematic book box?
Yes.
But there's also for children a solution?
Yeah, we have 3 types of boxes. One is thematic, this is it.
Yeah.
And we have also the baby book box, it's for the kids under 12 years old. And we have corporate book box, so it's when the companies celebrate something new year or beating some competitor, they can order lots of these boxes to celebrate with colleagues. And each box is absolutely personalized for kids, for
That's special, because there are some concurring initiatives, but this is the only one which is actually really personalized. But how did you came up with this idea? You actually created the company in September 2015 in a Ukraine which is in transition, so everything is possible and nothing is possible, but you just started. And why this? What's your background?
Yeah, I came up from the family where the books are cherished a lot.
Okay, that's the start.
Yeah. Yes, and last spring it happened that I could not finish 5 books in a row because I did not like them. So it was my personal problem how to get the books that I will like. So I started to making some approach how I've talked to different experts on different topics, worked with some online services that recommend books, and so it came up with me. There was a recipe born how the next book should be chosen. So the first you have to choose the topic you like, then you should shortlist the best books on this topic, and then they should coincide with your personal tastes and desires like that. And
so it's actually an entire sort of new algorithm what you're developing.
Yeah, we work with the algorithm there. So each books in this shortlist on the topic is tagged in each own way. The texts are about the plot, about the writer's background, about the mood to read the books. And from the other side, we have a person that wants to get another book to read, and so he gives us some clues. For example, I want from this box, I want to cry, I want to depress, I want to joy, I want to think about life, like that. And so this is the time when algorithm comes in, and so it gives us the best personalized books of high quality that will be liked by people.
Because in the meantime I was thinking about the Amazon recommendations, but that is, I think, quite simple if you compare it to this algorithm, because you got several sources and the input from me as a reader, what would I like, so it's more the chance for a fit is bigger.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking about Amazon or Goodreads, the recommendation, they're based on taste of other people, not your taste, the first point. And here in Ukraine we have some problems with Amazon and Goodreads because they give us recommendations of the books that we cannot buy here in Ukraine.
Yeah, that's too bad.
So we filter everything here that is available in Ukraine. It's like added value, I think.
Yeah, and as I understood, we're not gonna mention the numbers here in the video, but the business is booming, sort of.
Yeah, from the very first months, it keeps growing from month to month. So I left the place of work in September because I was sure that I could afford living, eating, and getting some revenue.
Okay, but it was a good job, as I understood it, for corporate.
I was a brand manager. I had colleagues working with me. I had some subordinates, so it was really for my parents.
That's brave.
It was really brave. Yeah, but I was sure in the potential of this thing, and I'm still sure that it will be.
What do you think about the upcoming of the electronic books on the Kindles? Maybe this is obsolete within a year or 2 years.
I've made research on electronic books, and actually in the world, the booming of electronic books, it has stabilized and is forecasted to drop a bit.
Okay.
And in my point of view, and in point of view of many experts in this sphere, books are such a thing that will last. In my opinion, they will last forever. They're like wheels, like pencils.
So ebooks come on top of it.
They just give added value. For example, even me working with real books, I have an ebook, but I can read only non-fiction there, where just you have no.
And another extra important point is, viewers, books here in Ukraine are much cheaper than in the Netherlands, so that's a major thing. But the interesting is, it's a subscription model, right? Yes. So there's a fixed fee that people do pay, and it's not depending on the value of the books.
No.
Are people, it's a Dutch question, sorry, but are they calculating, hey, how much would this cost, these 3 books, and how much does my subscription cost?
Yeah, people often calculate, and I understand them. Actually, I will calculate as well.
Yeah, why not?
And but we are we make the literature, not the books. We put it here. So we want people to enjoy the literature, not the books. So sometimes it happens that these 3 books they cost much cheaper than this fixed price, but sometimes it happens that it costs much more than the fixed
and if you have a subscription for several months, it doesn't matter to you. Okay, I'm a trend watcher, so I look into the future. What will your future look like?
Yeah, our future plans. First of all, we are in the process of starting collaboration with our bookshops, with our cafes, with lots of literary projects in Ukraine. Furthermore, we want to start sending 1 book for each ordered box to the kids that do not have
like
sort
of charity program.
Yes. And we have in plans in the beginning of next year we want to enter foreign markets, and I guess that Belarus will be the first market to enter since it's quite similar to to Ukraine, and then we'll see whether it goes.
Slow down. You just started half a year ago. I got to mention the payoff here on the side of the box. I love it. It says, "Read books, fight evil." And that in a country like Ukraine. But you feel that this initiative fits in time, in the transition that's happening here in Ukraine?
Yeah, absolutely it fits. Why? Because first of all, unfortunately, Ukraine currently is the least reading nation in Europe. And now for the past 2 years, people started reading more. They started getting interested in what's happening because reading books is a key to the healthy society like that, and so they started reading a lot, and we see according to different researches that these trends will just keep going. Well, the people will start reading. We have like kind of mini revolution in our book sphere. There are new publishers appearing. There will be like some distributors working well. Publishers started listening to the readers' desires. So it's all like going really
the market
well.
is really developing.
Yes.
But I understood there was a moment that there were publishers and there were shops and so on, but there was not much in between.
There was lots of scandals between the publishers and bookshops because the bookshops, they had very big margin in the books, and publishers were not happy with that. But now it's all getting civilized, I guess. It's
more like in the Western world,
Yes.
No, it's serious. Well, if you're viewing in the Netherlands, unfortunately, you cannot order the books back in the Netherlands from Ukraine at this very moment. This is 2016. Maybe you're seeing this video a bit later, and just check the website. Where can we look at the website to check out about the concept of the BookBox?
Yeah, you can check up about the BookBox at the website bookbox.kiev.ua or in the Facebook page BookBox.ua, like that.
Okay, you know what? I'm in a good mood. I'll put it in the comments under the video, so you can easily just click and check out BookBox yourself. Thank you so much, and I'm really honored meeting you at this moment, and I hope to see you in the near future and see the company develop. Thank you so much.
Great books fight you. Yes.
That's right. Thanks. Bye-bye.